Let's find out the value of the following trigonometric expression. So here we have three cosine functions added to each other. Well, what we can do is use the transformation formula to add any two first. So let's say we have the sum of two cosine functions. So it transforms as a product of two cosine function in the given format. Let us begin. So what we'll do, we'll start by combining the first and the second term. So here we have cosine of 55 degree plus cosine of 65 degrees. So let's use this. We're going to get 2 times cosine of 55 plus 65 degrees divided by 2 multiplied to cosine of alpha minus beta. So here we have 55 degree minus 65 degree divided by 2 added to the third term. So we are not going to do anything with the third term yet. So we have cosine of 135 degree. This will be equals to 2 times cosine of 120 degree divided by 2 multiplied to cosine of negative 10 degrees divided by 2 plus cosine of 175. So let's rewrite this. So 175 can be also expressed as 180 minus 5 degrees. Okay. So this will be equals to 2 times cosine of 60 degrees times cosine of negative 5 degrees plus. Now let's try to figure out the value of cosine 180 degree minus 5. Now we know for a fact that cosine of 180 minus theta, so this can be also expressed as cosine of 2 times 90 degree minus theta. So here what we have is an even multiple of 90 degree. So whenever it's an even multiple, the cosine is going to stay as a cosine function, but the new angle is going to be theta. Now, we'll also have to take care of the sine. For that, we'll have to make sure in which quadrant it lies. So here 2 times 90 tells us that we are in the second quadrant as dictated by this number 2. So here also we are subtracting theta from it, but theta is an acute angle. So it's not going to affect the quadrant. We're still going to lie in the second quadrant. Now in the second quadrant, the sine function is positive. Everything else is negative. So here we have negative cosine theta. The sine and its cosecant, so those are going to be positive, and the remaining 4 trig functions, those are going to be negative. So we get negative cosine theta. So here we can replace cosine 180 degree minus 5 degree with negative cosine 5 degrees. Okay, now we get 2 times cosine 60. What's the value of cosine 60? That's a standard value of half. Now cosine negative 5 degree, we also have the fact, we also know that cosine of negative theta, that's equals to positive cosine theta. That's because our cosine is an even function. So cosine negative 5 degree will be simply cosine of 5 degree. So minus cosine of 5 degree. So here 2 and 2 gets factored out. So we have cosine 5 degree minus cosine of 5 degree. So ultimately we get the value as 0. So cosine 55 degree plus cosine 65 degree plus cosine of 175 degree, that sums up to give us a value 0.